The past is not your prison, it is your training ground. Written by ChatGPT and Jedi Steve, the wound is often where wisdom first learns to speak. When we are aligned with our higher self, all of our past is considered tools. La Madrid. I can still remember hearing this quote at one of the very first public events I attended. It stopped me in my tracks. It wasn't just another inspiring statement, it became a new way of looking at my own life. Have you ever looked back at a painful chapter and realized it quietly prepared you for something greater? When I was in high school and college, I got into a lot of fights. At the time, I didn't realize those experiences would one day become part of my greatest education. If you spend any time around me today, you'll quickly notice something very different. I naturally resolve conflict with little or no effort. What changed? Instead of allowing those experiences to define me, I chose to understand them. I began studying conflict from a completely different perspective. I watched how violence unfolded. I paid attention to the thoughts, emotions, patterns, and decisions that led people down destructive paths. In many ways, I learned peaceful conflict resolution by reverse engineering violence. Every difficult experience became another lesson instead of another limitation. What if the very challenges you've been trying to forget contain the wisdom you've been searching for? Too often we try to erase our past when we could be transforming it into one of our greatest assets. Every setback carries insight. Every disappointment can reveal direction. Every mistake has the potential to become a tool for serving others with greater awareness, compassion, and wisdom. The question isn't whether you've experienced hardship. The question is, what have you chosen to do with it? Life continually invites us to move from reaction to intention, from blame to responsibility, and from fear to understanding. As we become more conscious of our choices, we begin recognizing that every interaction offers an opportunity to contribute to something greater than ourselves. We discover that our growth is connected to the growth of those around us. Who in your life could benefit from a lesson you've already learned? Your past may have introduced you to pain, but it can also introduce you to purpose. The experiences you once wished had never happened may become the very experiences that allow someone else to find hope, clarity, or healing. What tools have you discovered because of your past flaws? How have those lessons prepared you for a deeper calling? What would happen if you stopped seeing your past as evidence against you and started seeing it as preparation for your next mission? Every chapter of your story matters. Even the chapters you would never choose to relive can become the chapters that empower someone else's future. When you choose growth over resentment, wisdom over ego, and service over self-interest, your life begins to create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond anything you can measure. Your experiences become more than memories. They become instruments for leadership, compassion, and meaningful impact. Business leaders, student leaders, and community leaders all share one responsibility: to transform experience into wisdom and wisdom into action. Your greatest qualification may not be your success. It may be what you learn from your struggles. The world doesn't need perfect leaders. It needs authentic leaders who have the courage to transform their past into tools that elevate others. Jedi mode activated.
What do you guys think?